Okay, are we ready for the full review of the game? So, this is what the game's done to me. First off, 26.4 hours. Maybe point one or two of that is sitting in not actually playing. Maybe. It was a fun game. I will say that. It was fun. It has its glitches, but if you're able to actually play it and get it to function, it's a fun game. People are pissed at the game right now because it's glitchy. And I mean, that's fair. A lot of people pre-ordered this 2 years ago. They expected something better. But the story is still good. It's still fun to play. I played all 26 of these hours in the past 2.5 days. No. Yeah, 2.5 days. I still have a lot to do in the game, which is fun. They leave it open-ended for DLC, which paid or not, I'll still get it. I want more of that story. Assuming they do DLC, which they probably will. Let's be honest, that's every game now. I liked it. I liked the game. It was a fun time. Very glitchy, but as far as PC glitches are concerned, it just added some humor into it rather than completely ruining it. I never had any glitches that stopped me from being able to progress or any of that. I still have a few side missions left to do, but that's fine. I was invested in the story. At the end of the game, it had me feeling the way I felt after I watched the first two Blade Runners for the first time, which is saying a lot because those are the Cyberpunk too. Say what you will, those are Cyberpunk, and so it matched up very quickly. There's still a lot that I don't know and that I'm going to go back and play about that. I'm not going to leave the game at 26.4 hours. I'll probably keep streaming this until I 100% each roll. Let's be honest here. I don't know how many outcomes there are. I'm sure there are many. Like even just like certain percentages of stuff and like mixtures and all that and how your life can turn out. I will end my life with Judy. That is my goal, is to have me and Judy be happy. I hope that's not the only ending there is, where you're just looking at this space casino. Spoilers, by the way. But I like the game. There's still much more game to play. I can easily see playing this game for 100, maybe 200 hours. God, that's just how it is. I will give the game a 7 out of 10. I think that's where it's got to be. Maybe fix some of the glitches. Maybe it becomes an 8 out of 10. Maybe the glitches were helping it with the humor factor. Maybe once you see the glitches gone, maybe you see some of the more stale bits. I look professional. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying. But all in all, the city felt alive. There was never like a dull moment in the city. There was always something happening. I was running it on medium graphics, and I rarely had issues where I was like chugging along, like small sections, but not big enough to where I'm remembering them because the game was so long and so very happy I played it. Very happy I paid for it. Happy I own it. Excited to see what happens within next patches, updates, DLC. Um, yeah, I don't think I would ever speed run this game unless they find a speed run that's like an hour long. Um, there were glitches that got me killed. I did find one spot. I want to go back and find that spot in like a couple weeks, see if they patch it out. But there was that spot. But that was funny. And it didn't ruin anything because it just put me right back where I was, you know. Um, it was a fun time. Yeah, it's a solid 7 out of 10 for me. The story was great. I was invested the whole time. I was invested in the characters, even the ones that we didn't spend much time with. At the end, I was upset because I couldn't be with Judy. We got to spend some quality time with Judy. I was upset to see Keanu go, but, we went through his whole story. We knew that it was his time to go. He had to go be with Alt and Rogue because Rogue has just died, and, you know, important people died and important people left, and you're just supposed to feel a bit alone at the end, going towards your assumedly unlikely demise. But it gives you characters. It makes you care about those characters. Delamain, a fucking AI, makes you care about him, makes you excited to see him. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We play through the rest, like the other starts, like see if you end up in the same spot with Jackie as the friend, or like maybe you get other friends that die. Maybe you don't even do the Arasaka mission. Like somehow you gotta do it. Like who knows? I'm gonna find out. So we're gonna do the other missions and stuff. I'm not gonna do it very hard. I played on normal. It was very feasible. Enemies got easy at the very end, which is how it should be, because at the very end, it's the home stretch. You shouldn't be worrying about base enemies. The boss fight with Atom Smasher was a little easy, but that's also because I had a 1000 DPI katana, which was fucking sick. And I'm gonna build that for my main bitch. Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, just kind of ranted. I think that's just how it'll be, but yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 fittingly gets a 7 out of 10 on the how much of a gamer are you able to be in this video game. There are many paths you can take with weapons. LMGs, SMGs, ARs, as we saw in the one Obu fight. That dude, the AR worked best against him. We tried the shotgun, we tried the katana, we tried the pistol. ARs worked best. Maybe that's the same with other enemies. Other enemies have weaknesses. Stuff like that. So yeah, very solid, 7 out of 10. Play for the story. Play for the story. Do not skip ahead. Don't rush through. Let yourself get lost in the side missions, because you will. And yeah, just let yourself enjoy it for a bit. Laugh at the glitches. Assuming you can actually play it and the glitches aren't making you like unable to play, but if you are able to play it, do so and take your time with it. It's a very nice game, very pretty game. I was on medium settings the whole time, and the whole time I was like, wow, this is fucking pretty. So yeah, that's about the gist of it. Yeah, solid 7 out of 10. This many. I don't have enough. Just a 7, It's very solid. That's a passing grade. It passes. It's not its best it could be. It could very easily get up to a 9. Maybe not a 10. Maybe a 10. Depends. But if they fix its performance issues, if they fix all its glitches, then I think, every game has its glitches, its minor ones. But if they fix the major ones and they fix it being able to be played, it'll be one of the best games out, I think. Because I really liked it. I was having a fun time. I was thinking about it when I wasn't playing it, but I wasn't not playing it often because it's all I've done for the past 3 days. Basically, I've streamed close to 36 hours in the past 3 days, which is more than I stream in some months. Some months I'm not feeling, but this was a game. I've been looking for this because there haven't really been games I've been excited about. But I watched 10 minutes of the opening of this, and I was sold. I was ready to go. I could definitely see more things happening with this game if it gets its shit together. Maybe a sequel, but I don't know if they shouldn't even be touching a sequel for at least 3 years. Let this game play out, give DLC, build the story, don't make the story weaker with your DLC, don't ruin anything. And yeah, just hang out. Don't be dicks. Just if you're able to, give the game a shot for yourself before listening to other people. Now I realize you're listening to me say that. You're listening to me tell you, which is it's a little hypocritical. I get it, but also, just give the game a shot. If you know you're able to run it, or if you've already bought it and you're unsure if you're able to run it, try it. I will say this: buy it on Steam. I don't know Epic Games' return policy, so that's why I'm saying buy it on Steam. Buy it on Steam. Play through the first hour as soon as you get it, as soon as you're able to download it. And YRR. Buy it on Steam. Assuming you don't torrent it. Definitely don't torrent it. There's definitely not one out. Buy it on Steam. Play through the first hour. Randomize your character, just get through. You can always reset the save. Play through the first hour. Make sure you don't get more than 2 hours, right? If you hate it, if it's not running well, even on lowest settings, return it. I don't know PlayStation's return policies. I don't know Xbox's. I don't know Epic Games stores. Find out return policies. Get it right below the point of no return and make your decision whether you like it or not. This is assuming you were already planning on getting it and are prepared to buy it, or you've already bought it. If you're unsure, about it, don't. Wait a good month, maybe 2. See if it gets fixed. If it doesn't, if they just leave it where it's at, make your own decision, then that'll be up to you if you want to struggle with having, whether or not you can play it. But give it a shot if you're able. If you're on PC, the internet exists. Look around, Sea of Thieves IRL. You got it. Or if you have $60 to spare, spend the $60 in Steam, assuming you have PC, or find out your return policies. Just give it a shot if you're prepared to buy it, or if you've pre-bought it. If you pre-bought 2 years ago. That'll be the end of my rant. So it went on way past the review portion. But, I liked it. I'm going to keep playing it. because I thought it was good. I really liked the story, and that's what it's mainly about. Graphics shouldn't matter. We can stay in the era of PS2, PS3 graphics as long as, we get solid stories. Graphics don't always have to be realistic in every game for them to succeed. Look at Among Us, look at Fall Guys, look at Fortnite, look at fucking any game like that. Graphics do not have to be realistic. GTA 5 has outdated graphics, and they're still milking the shit out of that because people still fucking play it. It's not always about graphics. It's about art direction, and it's about your story. In this case, the graphics support the art direction. You need a live, functional world that feels like you're actually in it. If they release this game for VR and fix the bugs, it's going to be fucking insanity. Like, that'll just, it'll, oh. So, yeah. Give it a shot if you're able. If not, you're not able to give it a shot anyways. So, my review is 7 out of 10. Do with that what you will. Fucking rip on me. Don't rip on me. I'm very fragile, but, if it's gonna make you feel better, sure, I'll just cry. What's the worst that could happen? I see a mean comment on the internet. Oh no. I think I'll just upload this raw. I think that's what I'll do. I'd need to do more of these just raw streaks of opinions. That's what we'll do. Yeah. It's just going to be like a good 10-minute rant of my review where you find out the rating 4 minutes in, and the rest of the time is just some lunatic telling you to buy it but not buy it. I liked it a lot. The characters were fun. You got close to the characters, even the ones that were dicks. The ones that were dicks you got to kill, which was fun. And it was a fun game, plenty of weapons to choose from. You could change your style. There's still so much growth. I'm not even halfway through the skill tree and I finished the game. I think I'm going to have to go through 100%ing it, all the side missions and literally everything. So yeah. Thank you for this journey with me. It is literally just going to be raw footage. I don't know how to end this. So if this is on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitter, which I don't even know if it'll let me upload it this long, but if you are watching this on Twitter, like, comment, retweet, let me know your opinion, follow me. Twitter is sucked1 because they wouldn't give me sucked for some reason. If you're watching this on anything else, I don't know why you would, because it's not on there, unless someone puts this on Spotify or some shit. I don't know. Shit, I could have a podcast. Please get some sleep. I'm just thinking about a lot. This game makes you think. I keep comparing it to Blade Runner because this is the exact way I felt when I watched Blade Runner for the first time. I'm gonna go watch Blade Runner again right now, and my mind is going to melt. Check out the details on the charity stream. I need to plug this because I'm just gonna cut this raw footage and upload it tonight. Check out the charity stream. Check my Twitter. It's on other people's Twitter. If you find my Instagram, it's private, but it's on there. If you find my Facebook, that's private too, but it's on there. Please don't find either of those. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, wherever you're watching this. Thanks to Phoenix and Rosie for joining me for this 26.5-hour ride of a glitchy yet interesting game. I just want both of you to give me your impressions as a viewer. What were your impressions on the game? I want to go through these real quick. I'm pretty sure you have been here the entire. And besides that, like 1 hour it overlaps when you, like whenever you were streaming. Like, both. I just need your impressions. You know, however long you want to type them, however short. The first hour, yeah. And that was basically half of that was character customization. So, yeah, we'll just do that. Just send your impressions as a viewer or as a potential future player. Let me know, because coming from one dude, it ain't gonna be enough. What's your rating and just some general notes on the topic? Pretty good, seemed fun. Looks like GTA, but just further. Lots of add-ons in GTA. Fun to watch, but cannot comment on the game without playing it myself. That's fair. Problems lie with CD Projekt Red themselves. CD Projekt Red are a bunch of dicks. Probably karma that their game came out glitchy as shit. But you know, that's a whole systemic issue. Systemic and systematic are different, right? Pretty sure. You're allowed to say neo-Nazi edgelords? Okay, yeah. They're a bunch of urethras. They're neo-Nazi edgelords. They're cunts. And since hardly anyone's going to see this, it doesn't matter. If I could return the game and pirate it, I would. Fucking pirate it. Is that a crime? Telling people to pirate something? Don't give them money if you don't have to. There we go. Oh, well, this is all going raw, so we're coming up on like 15 or 20 minutes of just a fucking rant. So I'm gonna end it just on a whim. Just bye. All right. That's just gonna be where it cuts off. Because I rant for way too long. I want to do a rant on the ending of How I Met Your Mother, because I like the ending, and 98% of the people that watch that show don't. So watch this stuff